to be open in terms of signing up to the open mic list for like an hour or so. So if you're sitting there hesitant to perform on this microphone, stop being hesitant and jump on, all right? Pull out something from your notes app, all right? Read your grocery list, do what you gotta do, all right, to make your voice heard. It's gonna be a fun mic. Let's get to the rules, of course. There's 3 categories of rules, right, chat? We got house rules, we got open mic rules, and we got a secret 3rd category of rule. It's the motel guy rule. I'll mention that when we officially start the mic. Damn, I was gonna try to do it off the top, folks. It's been like a week, all right? The first Wednesday of every month, I don't host this mic. It is Women Orator Wednesdays. How many people have attended a Women Orator Wednesdays? All right, that's a fantastic mic for women and women
representing.
It's public,
by the way. Yes.
You get your own space in the beginning of the month, but then you're stuck with me for the rest of the month. So I was in Washington, D.C. for the last 2 weeks, just chilling. Now I'm back in the city, ready for the Knicks to win. Okay, so this is fucking 5, bro. Okay, so house rules. We got house rules, open mic rules, and my rules. All right, let's begin with the house rules. Let me try to remember. All right, I don't need this phone anymore, but I will glance occasionally. Okay, so you are not at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Did you know? Did you look around you? This ain't the old locale. All right, that is under renovation. All right, it will be open towards the end of the year, but for right now, we are at our foster home at the Loisaida Center. All right, so of course, give it up for the Loisaida Center. I will, if you don't. All right, we're going to foster home for all these open mics and our Final Friday slams. It's been a wonderful spot, so let's keep it that way. In terms of clean. All right, first, let's recognize the exits for this beautiful location. All right, you came through one of them. It's an entrance and an exit. There's also one in the back of this curtain over here, and 2 to the right of me, your left. All right, please be cognizant of them in case of an emergency. All right, all women and children and tiny Asian men first. Right, Paul? All right, that's me on the tiny. All right, so in case of emergency, get the fuck out. All right, and also if you have a bathroom emergency, all right, or if you have to take a phone call or have to get a drink of water, your bathroom facilities are outside. You make a sharp right, you will find 2 bathrooms and like a water jug or something like that, just in case you get parched. But chat, please. All right, do not attempt to move once the show started until, I don't know, in between acts. All right, just be cognizant of everyone's coming up here and fucking spilling their guts and shit like that. You don't want to just hop up out your seat and get the fuck out of here. It's kind of rude. All right, we don't want to be rude to your fellow neighbor, to your fellow artist. So please don't move until between acts if you must. All right, hey, once you get into those bathrooms, we're going to keep them nice and clean in terms of tagging them up. Don't do that. I know if you walk into any of these dive bars in the Lower East Side or the East Village, you walk into the bathroom, it looks like a fucking 5th grader's notebook, there's stickers everywhere. It's fucking, I don't know. Remember those S's that we used to make, millennials? Where are you at? All right? I don't think they do them on the walls of these bathrooms, but no one cares like what number to call for a good time. No one cares about none of that. So don't do it in this motherfucking bathroom. Wait until you go to the bar across the street. Oh, hey, that's a good reminder. Silence your devices! Yeah, that was good. That was good timing. All right, I'm going to put mine on silence. All right, no, nothing that goes beep, boop, bork. Please and thank you. Silence devices. Oh, I'm killing it right now. Also, last house rule. No throwing items. So don't do it for obvious reasons, but also let me give you more specific ones. Pretend like everything's expensive here, which some things are on the stage. Lights, expensive. Potted plants, expensive. All right, these curtains, expensive. Don't throw anything, just in case you break it. I'm gonna have to pay for it. Okay. Now to the open mic rules. You may be wondering, Brian the Motel Guy, how long do I have once I get upon the mic? Let me tell you, chat. Are we doing 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
Stage manager? You got 3 minutes. How many? 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes. How many? 3 minutes. Listen, I'm going to fucking test you on that, all right? Because if you go over 3 minutes, something's going to happen. Give it to me, stage manager.
1 second.
boy!
1 second, we're coming. Flashlight, and here we go.
There you go, you get flash, not the good kind of flash. Oh boy, that's it. Okay.
need to go get
That
it.
was very, very funny. There'll be a brighter light than that. If you go for 3 minutes, just mind your time. All right, you get flashed, and then you're gonna have to finish your thoughts. All right, this 3 minutes thing goes towards you spoken word artists, you poets, you comedians, anyone reading something off their phone, monologuists, magic trick enthusiasts. All right, you got 3 minutes to do your trick. All right, then you get flashed. The reason we're doing 3 minutes because we want to do like a couple of rounds. We want to get through the list and we want to get you back on the mic just in case you fucked up the first time. All right, so it's a wonderful opportunity to just keep the show going, get everyone as many reps as possible. That's why we're doing 3. But if you are doing a song, a recorded song, all right, or if you brought your instrument or whatever, just 1 song. That's it. Just don't do Bohemian Rhapsody or something like that. Please and thank you. All right, that's kind of fun. All right, so once you come up here, just know that this shit is being recorded. Okay, you're being recorded, and the stream is going to be available for you tomorrow for your clipping. So put it on TikTok or whatever you want to do. All right, so that will be available in super high quality on that camera right over there. Tomorrow on the YouTube of the Nuyorican Poets Cafe and the Loisaida Center. So we want to get your visuals good. We want to get you you're sounding great on the audio. So when I call your name, you can come up here. All right, you can stand in front of the mic, and I will move the mic forward. Right about fumbling with it, right?
Thank you.
Don't have to go. Fucking point this shit at your gaping maw and make sure you're heard. Great. Just don't scream into the thing. Obviously, you can't take the mic off the thing. You can't. Don't even do this. All right, just keep it stationary. It may be a little weird for you more seasoned performers, but again, this shit's recorded. All right. Being that the camera's there tonight, there's a camera also over there. All right. You don't want to get out of this playing space. All right, off this black mat here. All right. If you're over here, can't really see you. If you're over here, can't see you. Stay over here. Obviously, you can use the stool. All right, you can sit, stand, whatever you got to do to be comfy. What else? No censorship, isn't that fun? All right, this is a cool thing about the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. No censorship. If you want to curse, if you want to say fuck, if you want to say come, if you want to talk about fucking or coming, you can do all of that shit, chat. Go right ahead, you nasty motherfuckers, if you want. And if your poem's not like that, not as graphic, that's fine, but I'm going to give you space to do that, all right? Express yourself. To a point. Express yourself to a point. Right? The point is hate speech. We don't want any of that, all right? Architecture is not the place for you. All right? It's not a turning point USA kind of a thing. All right? If there's any sexism, racism, any of the isms or the phobias, we kick you the fuck out. All right? I'm going to fight you in the street. All right, I can bite. I can kick your shin, right, Al? I can do that. Where are you? Al? Oh, they're not. Okay. Right, Simone? I can kick your shin. I see some of them validate me. Anyway, yeah, so no hate speech. Seriously, we take that shit very seriously here at the Nuyorican, because it does nothing for anybody. And the last rule, the last open mic rule, Ron.
I'm listening.
Got it?
I don't want to break any rules.
No nudity, Ron. Jesus,
No.
keep it covered, Ron.
I
No one
never
wants to
did
see
that.
the nips or anything, and from none of you, I'm sorry about that. Keep it covered. All right. Wait until you get on the L train if you want to see something unsolicited in body parts. But over here, we're going to be recording this, putting on YouTube. People are eating, playing Roblox. You know, we got to be careful and cognizant of their sensitive ears and eyes, I guess. All right. Again, we're going to keep the open mic list open. All right. How many performers we got in the house today? Okay. How many people just kind of watching, observing, not performing today? Consider signing up, you motherfuckers. All right. I want everyone in on this. It's so fun to jump up on here and talk your shit, express yourself, tell us about all this stuff. All right. And of course, show your art. So we'll keep the list open for all of you. Am I forgetting anything official? I don't think so. We're about to begin.
The delay.
The what?
The
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna mention about a delay, all right? For a little bit, we've been talking about the Nuyorican Poets Cafe opening on Halloween. There's going to be a slight delay on that, all right, due to just construction issues just in general, all right? So it's not going to open on Halloween as planned. We're really looking forward to that, but all right, we're behind on some things. So hopefully by the end of 2026, we'll be able to come back to the Nuyorican Poets Cafe in all of its glory. But it's looking good, chat. We got an elevator now. All right, you don't have to necessarily take the stairs. I'm ready to do the show. All right. When I say where you at, you say right here. Where you at?
Right here.
Where you at?
Right here.
Where you at?
Right here.
Right shit. Right shit. Right shit. Right shit. Right shit. Spoke more salsa. All the kids, keep going on about. Fuck a private, send it from my personal account. Then I'll hawk it to you. I done poison in my mouth, glance over the components to a copious amount. If I find out, coded in directions that you route. If I find out, your loyalty leads only to contention and the drought. The confession that you flout will only poison you with. I've been hacking weeds. Crazy if you sprout with a spray out of town. I'm clean the layers of the ground. When it's ready for exposure, pick the pen up like the jowls. Defending any venomous behavior as aroused from the doldrums that a poet tries daily to renounce. If the devil tries to trick us speaking only when I bounce, I'm spinning off of Raven like it's Corey in the house. The chamber that I open leaves a hole where you pronounce. Choking every word till it breaks your astronomy. Misshapen to the quantity. My circle takes in quality. You say what you've been banking on. Thoughts your economy. Watching what's consumption interrupting your autonomy. Reserve your reactions to the actions of the colony. And really only speak when you can teach instead of following. You live the life of bad advice. Lost some opportunities. Put all the ticker tape parade. Pull all the caution that you threw. You're exactly who I'm thinking of. The consummated plan. Shut the cellar door. I'll go and oscillate the fan while I roll out a board. You can find where it fits. You can move to the front. No one minds where you sit. On approach, I will interpret what it was I tried to draw for you. I picked up a bunch of fictions. You're like, are you taking down the mafia? Look closer. You'll notice that there's Polaroids of each. The orders are to make a line and take yours to your seat. So glad to meet you. Break bread and eat with you. Skipped initiation, there's a reason this is reaching you. I broke the algorithms to reveal the infrastructures built by the society of real motherfuckers. Where you at?
Right here.
Where you at?
Right here.
Where you at?
Right here.
Welcome to the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. I need it for the entire couple of hours that we're here today. I have a family. Thank you so much for that. Again, my name is Brian Acosta, Arya, also known as Brian the Motel Guy. I'll be your host and facilitator of all your art today. You will bring it to me. How many performers we got? Make some noise tonight. How many people? We're going to sacrifice their art to the art gods today. Wonderful. All right, I'll do my best to facilitate that. In fact, all right, good segue. All right, remember I mentioned that there's a third category of rules. All right, a chat out there. We did house rules. We did open mic rules. You're too late on it. Perhaps you will join us one day here in the East Village. Make your dreams come true. Come to the Big Apple and do your stuff. All right. Here, there's like 10,000 people in this room right now. It's fucking crazy. All right. They already know the rules and how to comport themselves throughout the open mic, but they don't even know the secret hotel guy rule. I can tell you right now. All right. Rule number 3. No ego. Is that fair? Can everyone kind of agree on that?
Yeah.
All right. For those clueless, let me explain. And for those that have heard this before, patience. Okay. So, performers first.
Okay,
All right.
thank
I know
you.
how much ego is super important to you.
He didn't connect
Both
this.
performer and non-performer alike. But let's get to the performers
think he was
first.
still out.
Okay, your
Fast.
ego. That was your identity, right? Some people would say you can't even eat without one's ego. It's everything. As it's experience from the blink of existence to now, as you sit here. All right, and for especially for you artists out there, it has informed your art. It truly has. All right, it has compulsed you that one day when you were putting pen to pad, when you were putting fingers to notes out, putting paintbrush to canvas, starting to write those bars. That was your ego talking. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna make some art. Okay? But here, in this room, and at most open mics and showcases and public things like that, when you get on the mic and show that art, the ego, right, doesn't work. Because I've been to many things throughout my 15 plus years performing in front of people, and egos fucking clash. They really do. Alright, and I know, especially at open mics, there's performers from all types of experience levels. Alright, you got people that are nervous as fuck for being here for the first time. Okay, valid. You have people coming back to this thing after a divorce, after their mom died, after something happened. Alright, that made you want to do some art and bring it to me today. Alright, you're on that level. And there's also some seasoned vets that have been here 50 plus years and ready to rock the mic like it's fucking nothing. I want a clear playing level, just level. Alright, and there's no ego in that. Alright, so did you leave your ego at home, Chad? You performers out there? It's not enough, okay? Not enough of you have, it's okay. We'll do a little practice on how to shed that ego. After I talk to the non-performers, how many non-performers do we have here tonight? 2, 3? Okay, fine. They're audience members. You have a responsibility to shed that ego. Because that ego, I don't know, it leads to nowadays that dreaded C word, cringe. To feel that cringe because something that you don't like has appeared on your For You page, you swipe away. That piece of art that really, I don't know, is kind of weird looking. It's not your cup of tea, you swipe away. You get uncomfy, you swipe away. It's something that you don't necessarily agree with, you won't even give it the time of day, you swipe away. You can't swipe here. Isn't that cool? I elected to touch fucking grass today. I know this is kind of, I don't know, redundant or silly, but this is amazing. You're sitting here. You could have been anywhere in the fucking world. Alright, you could have been stuck in your bathroom fucking on the phone, alright, scrolling, trying to experience art that way, but you came to an open mic today. So audience members, thank you for that. It's best you get rid of that ego, so you can accept everything that happens today. Audience members, did we shed your ego before we came here? Before you got in the train or got in the car? Not enough people. 10,000. Not enough. Okay. All right. Don't worry. The motel guy is here to help you shed that. All right. Imagine in your third eye. All right. There's a basket here where egos go. I will place my ego first. I keep it between my boobs. It's right here. Hey. Good. Does it smell like mine? Ugh, gross, easily bruised, hate carrying this thing around, weighs me down in all ways. Okay? I will put it in the invisible basket. Boop. There it is. Okay? I will be the best host that I can be, facilitating you the best I can, even if you go over time a tiny bit. Alright? I won't get mad at you. Right, I'm just going to encourage you, bring you up here, and give you this whole energy that I have for the next couple of hours. Alright? Now I need the rest of you, both audience member and performer alike, to give me your egos as well. Alright, hold them up high. Wherever you keep them, between the boobs, the butt cheeks. Okay, good. You got them high? Now I want you to yeet that motherfucker like fucking Jalen Brunson. You're gonna do over fucking Wembanyama right into this basket at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeet! Oh shit! Jalen, there you go. Simone, are you ready? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the bag, put the basket back down here. All right, put it in the lockbox. In the lockbox. Or under the table. It's okay. I bet you will not want to retrieve that by the end of this thing. Do you feel a little lighter? Chat, just a tiny bit? All right, for pretends? All right, fantastic. Even if it's just for pretend, I want you to exercise that every day. Shed that ego. All right, so you can make the best art you can be. You can, but not be afraid to fucking show it. All right, and to accept this beautiful thing that we do here. All right, as you walk throughout your days. I think we could do open mic now. Can we do open mic? Say Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, so let's get to it. Let's look at the list for today. All right, where is it? I got it digitally now. Ooh, we got people like Lily, we got Daisy, we got Dan, we got Matt, Paul's over there, El Carolito, Nas the Goddess, Jalapeno, shout out to Jalapeno. We got people in this bitch right now. Okay, so here is how I'm going to bring you up where I'm standing. All right, from the order that you kind of signed up on. All right, it's not randomized or anything like that. All right, so we're all just going to wait, patiently waiting our turn. All right, and I'm going to bring you up here. I'm going to use some baseball terminology, if that's okay with you, even though it's basketball season. I'm going to use things like on deck. All right, so we got first, Mystique, where are you? Mystique, you're first, Mystique. All right, before I bring you up, on deck, meaning in the batter's box, and meaning warming up, getting locked in, is Lily. Where are you, Lily? Lily, you're locked in. All right, and see that smattering of applause I want? That's good throughout the evening. I also want some snaps. Let's practice them. Did you know that snaps were invented in terms of a reference to this space with the Nuyorican Post Cafe? All right, the snapping synonymous with poetry and fucking stuck up shit. All right, no. It has humble beginnings. Let's just say. All right, a little living room. A bunch of other Nuyorican poets, right, to not disrupt Abuelita downstairs. We got to keep it quiet with the snaps, all right? But I want you to snap really loud, all right? Can we practice also some stomping, all right? Abuelita's not downstairs. It's just the rats, all right? If you fucking hear something today that really resonates with you, I want to hear all right? It tastes fucking good, all right? And how about a woo? Yeah, like Russell just scored fucking 23 points. Excellent. Okay? And that's what I want to see, and some energy. And also performers, real quick, when you get up here and after you perform your piece, if you have something to plug, like social media or an event coming up soon where we can see you again, please go ahead and plug it. All right? We're not going to stop you there. All right, so Lily, you're on deck. We're coming to the stage. Give it up for Mystique, everyone! Yes! They're here! Come on out!
Oh shit!
I'm in my head again, overthinking everything, questioning everything, and yet not paying attention to a thing. I'm useless, foolish and stupid. Up here doing something I haven't done in years. Fuck it! Yeah. I'm toothless. Expecting to fly with only one wing because half my mind says I can and the other half hears the lead calling my name. You need me! But I don't. I put this smile and I talk to crowds with a time limit in my mind that I can't go past. If I go past this time limit, the anxiety kicks in and I'm stuck trying to control my ADD. Can you stop looking at my triple D's? My eyes are up here. Shit, my bad. I'm in my head again, stuck between forcing myself to keep trying to make connections and trying to tell myself the connections are all in my head. They're not real. They don't like you. You're too much. Can't you?
You got it, poet?
You can't fit in where your brain doesn't allow you because your thoughts are too much. This shit's rough. Trying to give respect, and respect is earned, and I yearn to control myself. I'm misunderstood. I'm a shy, outgoing person that prays for human connection, but I don't let people close. I'm closed off. My desire shuts off, but I'm just like you, thinking, I wonder if I'll make the 3-minute time today. But okay. I was 4 when I saw my mom slap my dad. 6 when I saw him get hit again. 8 when I became the target. I was 6 when my grandfather would sit me in his lap. You ever walk into a trap you couldn't see? I was 18 when I stopped caring for myself. 17 when I lost my virginity, but I was told I lost it at 12. Wouldn't I know? By 19, my stepmother gave my dad my diary, and it had all my demons inside. And like a nun following Christ, he beat them out of me. I was 20 when COVID started, and my dad finally started talking to me again. By this time, it was pointless to talk back or make conversation. Who was he talking to? I was 12 when my stepmom told me I'm too friendly. 14 when I lost all my friends. 15 when I started dating my stepbrother's best friend. 16 when I started mistaking attention for love. I was 17 when I lost my virginity, but 18 and up is when I stopped caring for myself. Because on Thanksgiving, I snuck out. To end up being passed like a plate without consent, I gave up. Let myself be shared because at least these men cared. I was wrong. By 21, I made peace. Peace with the idea that I wouldn't be at peace until I righted my wrongs. I was wrong. Selfish and unworthy. Didn't know how to be girly. I was dirty. Dirty because of all the alleys I thought were shortcuts to a love I thought I didn't have. I was foolish. And I still hate myself for it, even when I've changed. But don't they always say, no pain, no gain? Thank you.
Give it up for Mystique, everyone. Miss Mary. Mystique, where can we find you? Queens. Excellent. All right. Do you have any social media you want to shout out real quick?
No.
Okay, excellent. Don't need to. Who has social media nowadays? Boring. All right, wonderful. You can actually find them in the back. All right. Good talk. Grab a little selfie. All right, on deck, we got Zykeria. Where are you, Zykeria? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. There's multi-syllables. I will do that because it's my first time saying it. All right, but thank you so much for coming. On deck, we have you. We're coming to the stage. Give it up for Lily, everyone!
Hi, okay, it's also my first. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Whereas my lips once oozed with songs of truth, they now drip with what my father calls bull. See, I've grown ill. Tiny termites now nest beneath my skin. They feed on careless words, what once was olive, now raw and bare and red. I am lucky to be granted a life, to sob in the absence of lovers, to rage against inequities and dye my hair pink. I am lucky to be able to love. I love the sycophants, the immigrants, the right, the left. I love the righteous and I love the wicked. I am lucky that I've caused such pain. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Hey! There you go! That's a Lily! Oh my gosh, thank you for experiencing your first open mic here.
Where can we find
Can we find you anywhere?
Lily Cohen.
And Lily Cohen, Clock and Chat, okay? You can of course talk to them afterwards. Thank you so much, Lily. I appreciate you sharing that, sharing those words. I'm lucky to be granted a life to rage against inequities. That's hard. It's real hard. Okay, on deck, we have Daisy. Where are you, Daisy? Daisy's here. Wonderful. All right, before Daisy, give it up for Zykeria, y'all. Come on.
Let me get comfortable. Sorry. You good, poet? Can I roll it to me?
Sure, go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I call this piece the original. Shining bright as ever, yet you see it, no cockiness, just confidence, became the version of myself little me always dreamed to be. Defeated the bully, shine through the jealousy, the insecurities, the lies, the deceit, triggering all false identities hidden behind popularity. You tried to break me, recruiting people to hate me, coming against me in groups because I know the truth about you. This light continues to shine through. No, you cannot shake me, letting this light silence all my enemies, exposing who they pretend to be. The imitators imitating my identity. Now the original is revealed. The authentic one, the bright one, shining and smiling, being who they want to be, calling me cocky, hiding behind your jealousy, trying to target me because of your insecurities. The light is exposed, you can't bring it down. She's confident, she's beautiful on the inside, and it reflects on the outside. Shining bright as ever. Thank you. I just made Instagram not too long ago, so you can find me at miss.znyc. I definitely want to network after, so holla at me.
Yeah. There it is! We love that. And this is rock the mixed colors. Excellent. Thank you so much. All right. Mayor Mondanistan, you can wear the blue and the orange today. That's what he said. All right. So thank you so much for adhering to that. And thank you for that wonderful call. I appreciate it. All right. And on deck, we got some comedy for a change. All right. We'll switch it up a tiny bit to the hot house. All right. With Dan Layton. Dan, you're on deck, pal. All right. Staple here at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. All right. But before Dan, we got Daisy, y'all. Give it up for Daisy. New shit.
Breakup shed.
Breakup shit.
Long distance relationship breakup shed.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a few here for you tonight. When I was a kid, my stomach would flutter on the days the toy train circled the marsh my mom shopped at. It would reliably spark the feeling that defines child wonder. A feeling also found in the Christmas countdown chalkboard, the old tree stump where I churned butter, the two trees barely more than a brush that were my enchanted forest. I miss her, that girl who was elated by the small things. Through life stages, with it remained. Black and white cookies divvied up between friends, photographed, something we'd look back on and find fuzzy feelings. IPAs at 21, cheersing, captured with a boomerang, shared on Instagram with a birthday post, paired with a long love note. Friendship bracelets we bought from a 10-year-old girl in Dumbo. We both wore them on our ankles, matching. I was always collecting mementos, spreading them across my bulletin board. Tiny Las Vegas license plate that read Daisy. Lyrics, paper planes, love notes from friends. Keeping that feeling within reach. But there was that one dreaded day where I saw the train circling the meat department and I felt nothing. The relentless grief that ushers us out of childhood and into uncharted waters. I'm afraid that day has come for us, that our reliable spark has reached its limit. I'm afraid that my spark can only be ignited by the embers of our end. Tell me, how does that feeling evaporate when it once tilted my world upright? When it once was a singular thing that breathed air into my oxygen-deprived cells? Tell me, is the person I'll become the living memento of us? Like the train, are you something like the train, are you something I'll think back to as a startling story of growing up? Okay. Is it possible that I love you now more? That you're gone? That your absence illuminates your impact? I am a sizzling sun, ever shaped by the rays you lent me. You asked why I never wrote poetry about you. Here I am, writing love to you from an eternal afar. Because love graced my every footstep that walked away from you. My spark is no longer borrowed from your blue skies. My spark is planted, deeply rooted in my winter. I know one day, when I bloom, it'll be made of my blood, sweat, and tears. One day, I'll offer a love so pure, one I could never have shared if it weren't for your graceful footsteps walking out of my life.
Oh, okay. Give up to Daisy, y'all. Wonderful. Heartbreak feel good in a place like this. Okay. All right. On deck. All right. The poet, Nicole. All right. On deck, we got Alec. Where are you? Alec, there you are, man. Nice to see you again. So new faces, they're all welcome here at the New Yo. Speaking of the new face, give it up for Dan Lakeman.
Barely had to move the mic.
It's true.
Little Filipino elves.
I'm here. That's me. Comedy for everybody.
Somebody asked me if I like doing the short jokes. I'm like, a little.
There you go. You got 1 minute then.
So I'm an ally to LGBTQ people, but I don't get like the whole pride parade. Like, how can we get people to love us and think we're amazing? Let's block traffic or fire. They say it's easier for a camel to pass by the thread of the needle than a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven, which is a great quote. But why are you fat shaming camels? I have OCD. I have OCD. But I know this because my friend told me so after I asked him 4 times. I also have schizophrenia, that is true. And like, I've never yelled at my couch because that dude is chill. Like, he's called the lazy boy for a reason. In school, I was the only one to cheat off my neighbor's test in a completely empty room. I'm the only person that looks at somebody doing air guitar and like, he is good. I am married. Woo! Yeah, marriage takes sacrifice, but I'm running out of goats.
That's hard. That's so hard.
I think hurt people could be the slogan for rugby. But I'm married and I have a bachelor's. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. And we have our cute little language where we just speak gibberish, and it's amazing because it like makes her happy and it makes me feel like pretending that I won an argument. Do you guys know that everybody has at least a credit card's worth of plastic in their body at all times? Yes. I think LA heard that statistic. It was like, I'll raise you one. I hate arguing with my vegan friend because she can never eat her own words. It's an animal product. Part of the thing I love about having schizophrenia is like people ask me like, can you imagine? I'm like, if unmedicated. So my friend recently got a stripper and a cake and his birthday cake for like a big celebration, which is adorable. But I was really hungry that day, and now I'm being charged for murder.
That's crazy.
This has been fun, not for me, but my dad is circumcised. And he still wears turtlenecks, so I think he's trying to make up for it. Alright, yeah, cool. I hope that was adequate. You can capture me at Dan_Layman_comedy.
Give it up! Eating an entire stripper. Alright, on deck we got Matt. Where are you, Matt? With an original song for us? I can't wait to see what genre. Alright, I can't wait to you're coming through. Alright, but coming to the stage. Alright, give it up. For Alec, y'all. Yes!
Closer to the mic now.
This poem is called Synergy. Was the epileptic deformation of a constant constraint on a baffling constant? Believe you me, the death of a salesman in the Romeo and Juliet saga of Romeo Must Die was absolutely crazy. Otra cosa for us to worry about. A mother's time for learning has no rest. A sister's education, the miseducation of those who do not read, wanting the information freely, only those who do, don't worry. Just like Britney Spears with her Spears of Knowledge, reading over 98 books a month in the summertime, as we share in a constant gamble, resting our eyes on another's imaginary tail, while others play for the head and jump on the tail. However you rest your eyes, remember to live, and live for another day. I have another one. Hope you guys know this one. This is new shit.
Oh shit!
It's called The Act. Mommy, Daddy, and Peekaboo. When I feel down, I had a boo-boo. Mommy bandaged it as I ran faster to escape the children of the corn. Buttering my corn on the cob. Daddy said peekaboo. You ain't whistling Dixon, said Bob. And Margaret Cow said, aye. Mom said it won't kill you to be nice.
Hey, I got that. That's cool. Give it up for Alex, y'all. Check that shit out. All right, hitting us with the standards. Thank you so much, Alex. That was really cool. That's good. I got that. All right, on deck. Keep the show going. We got Paul Skip, the legend himself. His fucking ass. They're coming to the stage with an original song. Get up for Matt, y'all. Yes.
How's it going, everyone?
Woo!
My name is Matt Ramos. I'm an independent music artist from the Bronx. Track's titled Ground. You guys are actually the first to hear it at the top of Friday, so. Yeah. This might be the track to get it started. Similar to Diamond, this sound is one of the hardest. If it's doubt, fear, indecision, I just get started. I'm breaking new ground, territory uncharted. Deep down, staring at my soul in its darkest. Just so I can learn to shine a light on this darkness. I lie outside the margins, making go realist target. I got a dream, powerful enough to start marches. Wait, let me get the next bar in. My life is the one that I star in. Penny up now, I'm going all in. No stalling, who put the call in? I did, who's left on the call list? Nobody, just me, dauntless. Being honest, and I don't mean to be obnoxious. I'm a dog out here sparking.
Come on.
Yapping away from the market. New territory I'm marking. Even if I already marked it. I'm a life form made up of carbon. Same DNA, even if you're dark skinned. Mother body like you, but it's starving. This truth is lit like person. Make it break through when I barge in. Full battery, no charging. Even though I may not be the sharpest, point I can overcome any hardship. Spaced out, catch me in a starship. Metal shine bright, no tarnish. Higher than a kite, started down to earth is where I stay parked in. Right inside the apartment. Coming up with this jargon. With my music, word and voice, I might be the #1 bargain. Well calculated like Jarvis. Infinite power I harness. Creative genius I harvest. What's ready? My yard is.
Woo! Yeah!
I have what it takes to outlast the pressure of keeping up with final form. I need to get better. Anyway, whether or not I'm here and I'm tearing the spot up, staring at the ceiling, looking through the glass. What? I see you way up outside all this mess. It doesn't matter whether lower, middle, higher class. Judgment is coming. Are we gonna pass? All the answers are present in each of our past.
Yeah.
Pretty much it.
Come on, man! Yeah! Oh, we gotta put it on the
So yeah, you can reach me at TikTok or Instagram at Matt Ramos 24/7 at NETTRMOS 247. This track releases on Friday on both platforms. So if you like it, I have some promo cards and I'll be around for it.
Hell yeah, man! The rappers around here.
Oh, fuck yeah. For any of you artists, right? Musicians, we last time I was here, we started a Spotify playlist for all the artists that come up here and perform their original songs, right? No matter what genre, we want to put you all in a nice playlist. So Matt, where can we find you on Spotify?
Spotify, my name's Matt Ramos. So,
Okay.
yeah, one of my tracks is like Going For My Shot.
Going for my shot, okay. All right, but the new stuff, this is gonna come
Come
out.
out this Friday.
This fucking Friday.
Thursday, 11:59, Tuesday, so
Oh, come on, y'all say, yeah, we're gonna do it that way. All right, Brian Blockett. All right, we're gonna get him on the playlist. All right,
Very cool, appreciate it.
To share that playlist as well.
Yes, sir.
The Nuyorican original artist. You? Okay, on deck. We got Michael Lang. All right, Mike. What's up, pal? Thanks for coming through. All right. Well, without further ado, give it up for the legend himself, Paul Giff.
It's a few days away from the 36th-year anniversary of this poem titled June 15th, 1990. Pounded onto the door of my building. Quien habla por los niños? I wanted to come out and play, but I have to go to the grocery store because the price of beans has doubled in a year. What do spaghetti and women have in common? What do you get when you cross a Mexican and an Italian? Why was a gay fired from the sperm bank? What's black, has white eyes, and knocks on glass? Did you hear about the Polish lesbian? Why are Jewish men circumcised? Why did God invent women? What can you sell to a senior citizen? Yeah, well, what do you get when you cross government with TV or the internet? Why is free world just a market term that means get it while you can? What do you get when you cross sex with public discussion? What do you get when you cross justice with a bank account? What do Hollywood and Disneyland want to be seen as major industrial sites? Why does everything in the food store have poison in it, but they put louder slogans and brighter colors on the boxes? Why can't the largest manufacturer of jail cells pay any attention to foreign buyers? Why do Republicans and Democrats spend money and lie to each other while the right wing throws bombs at women's health clinics and decimates culture to show government is not in power? Why is public education a war of attrition? Why is the only punishment for original sin this fucking government? Why have inalienable rights moved from the 7th to the 8th planet from the sun? Why do Venice babies have no names? They are just descriptions of the end. Beat by mother, stabbed by father, fallen at the 13th floor, starved and deprived of sunlight, stolen, dumped into trash, born high on freebase, soul. Why don't they call it? Why don't they call that thing standing up there in the harbor the Statue of Equality? I'm going to catch a 3-year-old bundling on 3rd Street wrapped in a heavy coil of Christmas lights that trim into a tiny constellation, zodiac of untied sneakers, scratched knees, and 115 volts. Neon, Nino, twinkling, tiny, fragile, courageous festival of minuscule ignitions, celebrating, unguided and wordless. I wanted to see the grease-caked men edge out of the trash hauler's garage. They have their faces stretched by the girl who's dancing all the way up up 3rd Street wearing only a man's jacket.
Come on.
I want to hear the laughter split the street. Hear her singing, drain the weight from every stone. I want to see her steal those trash hauling men's shadows. I want her smile. I wanted to come out and play, but they are closing down the Nuyorican Poets Cafe because city government says they are required to put in a new toilet. Yeah, the joke's on you, America. Laughing as yourself is healthy as long as you feel chastised. Well, you can keep this entire neighborhood underserviced and then shut us down for it. Put in my mailbox. Planifiquemos juntos para luchar contra el abuso del carcero y el desplazamiento y poder defender nuestro vecindario para la gente que vivimos aquí. Yeah, that's what happens when language has a land war. We're the future. No, we're the future. We're the future. No, we're the future. We're the future. Teach me equality. Teach me hate for violence. Teach me how to recognize my own hunger. If you don't, I won't hear the clever words of any more of your lessons. We're the future, we're the future, we're the future. I don't know about any of that. You can close this place down because of some code violation. You can just fuck all your future shit. All I know is we are free because this whole fucking world is still unfinished. 36th-year anniversary of this book, Aloud, Voices from the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. I was fortunate to get asked to be in. And it's the 32-year anniversary of this. And what you're looking at here is the world's first ever spoken poetry recording done in digital format. Nuyorican Symphony, recorded in 1992. That's more than 10 years before smartphones. Nuyorican Poets Cafe, baby. That's so way ahead. Good. And if you want one of these, just tell me, but I will ask you to make a $15 contribution through the cafe's website.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you all.
Legend! History! Got the receipts in his hand, and of course that ball, right, over 30 years anniversary, we got it at the merch table, along with some hats and some shirts, okay? Maybe some hats, but definitely that book. All right, consider. You don't have to go to the library. Got it right now for your collection, and of course you can hear that home. Well, just did. That was in the fucking book. That's fucking crazy. All right, and consider making a contribution for that wonderful CD. I got a copy of that. Still have a CD player. Find the fucking CD player. I don't know. All right, this is some fucking history. It's so cool. All right, so cool. It's definitely not on streaming. I can tell you that much. On deck, we got El Carolito. Where are you? Woo! There you are. Let's keep it going. With the talents of Michael Lamb, everyone. Yes!
Thank you. And wow. Thank you, Paul, for that history. Shout out to Nuyorican.
Come on.
Old man Lambo been climbing these steps. Rodney Dangerfield, I get no respect. I guess I must have to protect my neck. Window opens is 02, corner the classroom. You say you're a teacher, but you never learn nothing. Sitting in KRS's class. If you want to stop fronting, Joey Marmolejo and Michael Calderon. Hit me with that 50, I gave him Pelomos poem. Now we know wherever you're from, you're not alone. That's that Frere. Paolo, don't play. Dialogue, not a monologue. I got a lot of calls, kinda like Colin Kaepernick. When I got the ball, should I run, should I pass? Teacher talk optional. Let the kids cook, fire burn, cauldron bubble, oblongata, unstoppable. I'm not chopping you. Maybe a prune or two. Miyagi on the mini tree. Get in tune with you. Teacher, student, teacher, same in the cipher. We all reach a collective consciousness, building a bond in this. Respect us from different directions. No one's anonymous. Writing my name in graffiti on the wall. White Mike Malifla with lyricists. I rock them all. Thank you.
Give it up!
Fantastic. I was sick. You heard the fucking lights there? That shit was dope. But you never pop note. That shit was hard. That shit was hard. Thank you so much for that. Alright. Old school 50 Cent, man. That shit made. I was in Richfield, New Jersey, in the suburbs. Just listening to 50 Cent. Alright. Made me feel all powerful. Thank you so much for that. Alright, on deck we got Nas the Goddess. Where are you, Nas the Goddess? Let's get poet goddess. Alright, with some poetry, but not people. El Carolito, y'all, they're here! They're here! They're coming! Give them a round of applause!
My little brothers do that to me.
Hello everyone.
Woo!
Happy Pride.
Yep.
So next, this is called Longtime Lover Part 2 in blue. My love and I get turned on talking to each other endlessly. See narcissus in each other's riverbanks, soft caressing and blessing each other's skin between hardly suppressed grins. Nothing shallow about this absorption into self, though. My love grows roots in me gladly and fertilizes the soil of my soul with their loving. My love plants seeds of beautiful blooming inspiration across my mind and body, tracking temptations and spit across my skin, and sinful thoughts slip past the guards up between us and pleasure. We, drowning in desire together, te quiero mi amor, literally means I want you, my love, but really it means I love you. I want you and I want you with all of my everything, heart, spirit, body, mind, all connected to you. Your being turning me lyrical, miracle that you are, and miraculous that lucky ladybug that you flew into my life when I was living a lonely cat noir screenplay. And best believe we're a power couple akumatized by our love, the way they wish they could be, for life was forever, baby. Like us, like no matter the trouble, terrors, and tantrums, I got you. Because I know you got me too, through battling all the skeletons in each other's closets, back behind the booming voice of our love, the grace we give to each other. Call it corny, I couldn't give less of a fuck. Rather, fuck you with any fuck I have to give. You should know by now I live for the smell of your skin, hair, body, being, shit, even your shit sometimes smells like roses to me, but be not mistaken, I don't have no rose-colored glasses on, because you make me come close there, right there. I mean, make me see clearer than ever before. Found myself in this love for you, never knew it could be this fucking true, that humans used to have 4 arms and legs until I found my missing half in you. My heart hurts happily with the warm wings of this love, my weighted blanket, baby. This love saved me, nah, revise that. This love helped me save myself, and I know, because yours is the only snoring I can fall asleep to. Wanna tuck you in my pocket and keep you when you around with me. I see every potential perfection of a possible future we could reach to, and teach our love to each other and others. Love is better when it's shared, I always say, just like weed, my lovely Mary Jane Blige song all night long. Pick me up high and easy, put me down gently in the clouds of our minds and mattress, cleansing the air in our hearts of all the hate we never deserved to learn from those meant to love us most. Fuck, I didn't realize this love could heal my mother wound, dude. That's crazy. Rude how all those realizations smacked me in the face and called me daddy, made me kneel and spit and beg for them anything and everything you want, baby. Just remind me what our safe word is and make sure to speak clearly enough for me to hear you, because you know I always want to hear all of you. And of this love we make together and make the promise of tomorrow more hopeful with forever. You can find me on Instagram at elcarolito, ELCAROLITOOO. I am here a lot and at the Monday Bowery Slams, and I hope to see you all around as well. Thank you.
Yeah!
Woo! All right, we're almost done with the first go around through the list. So if anyone would like to go again, I consider, but we'll give, of course, top priority to those that have been sitting there patiently, not signed up yet, maybe willing to sign up, all right, and maybe reading something. Yeah, you go first on the second round. Let's get through the list. We're almost done. All right, I'm back to the jalapeno. Arya. Shout out to you, but not before. We have Nas the Goddess, y'all.
Let's see what we got here.
It's my first song.
New shit.
No Parson?
Yeah, new person. In order to bring me down, you have to reach me. I'm the greatest woman known to man. Oh, you ain't know? It's all in God's plan. He holds me close in his hands. The Lord will show up for you more than your friends. All praise to the Most High. Sometimes, the biggest risk is believing it before anyone else does. Life made me transgender. I'm a real bitch and a real nigga. More nigga than a lot of these niggas. More of a lady than a lot of these bitches. I tried to keep it classy. They stayed pushing past me. Now it's time to turn it up a notch. Gold digger, never. Real bitch, forever. Favorite letter of the alphabet is I. Because when it was you, I look like a fool. If you don't like to see me, close your eyes.
Excellent, right, my girl? That's required. Thank you so much, Nas the Goddess. Appreciate you. Where can we find you? Can we find you anywhere?
Weird, right?
Find me here sometimes.
Find me there sometimes. Gold digger never. Real bitch forever.
And then
Sounds like a bumper sticker, y'all. Very nice. Consider. All right, on deck, we have Vendus Words. They're here. There you are. Fantastic. All right, you're on deck. All right, coming to the stage. We're entry for jalapeno, y'all. Yes!
Sir, I got the balls to say it. This is a man's world. The witches always assumes a man's gonna pay it. But all she do is lie there, like a dead fish. Just take it. The man's the head of the household. Those meals, all she do is make it. Why is she even there? I really had fun. And now she says she faked it. But that's not even her real face. I paid for Sephora to kick it.
Oh.
I pay $7.99 a month just to see her naked. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Her voice gives me irritated. But I was a good boy though. I pretended to listen, plotting while I waited. I could only express anger, but that's her fault. She did it. She rage baited. She manipulated my love. That's why I didn't show it. That's why I faded. That's why I faded. And when she left, I had to use my tears as lube when I'm masturbated.
Oh.
I won't call her for a week. I will never see me. I won't ever let her see me weak. Vulnerability is overrated. I cast all my net fears on her. So when she shows strength, that's when I take it. Try to replicate it, because I know I can't make it. I got a man's appetite. Give me more, more, more. I'm never satiated. That's tough. That's why I'm tough. It's simple. She complicated. But you know sunshine when she's gone.
Yep.
So now just my projection left. Now I can see why I hate it.
Wow. You got time.
We got time. So the next one, you know, I got no hate in my heart. It seems like it, but everybody got reasons to. But this one's next called okay. One flower is not okay. Standing alone, casting shadows, no. Flowers gather together, face the light together, all day. To give away the beauty that they need in the dark. Where the shadows come from, where the seeds sprout from beginning to end, existing, resisting, expressing, just to replant and start all over again. Again, my inner child screams. Another hour to play with my friend. Another day to see it all. Even the scary dark parts. I want to go again. One flower on repeat does not a bouquet make. A copy of original is don't smell right. It's plastic. It's obviously fake. But what I really can't take is a bundle of petty petals, peddling a pre-dread dream. No, you are a rare light. Now being flower power can never be fully discovered because we just grow and bloom and ground each other. In a sprawling, chaotic, beautiful, messy display, all colors and shapes and opening and falling every which way. Now that's so okay.
Yes.
I book things uptown, so anybody who's uptown especially, please hit me up so we can support you together. Back to Brian, so thank you. Have a good night.
Give it up for all the people! Thank you for sharing your work. Alright, if you got something else on deck, maybe pull up for the second round, which will happen shortly. Alright, on deck we got Daniel. Daniel? The Daniel. I think we're composing from them. Excellent, but not before. Then this word's all clean up here.
Alright, this piece is untitled. She swore love wasn't allowed around here. The longing, the wrongful selections, distracted herself with situations. They sound like depictions of atrocities, common commodities, interchangeable. They viewed you identical to others. Only wanting summers of you. While I await the storms and winters, knowing too well you are not a splinter, someone who picks out when it hurts. More like thorns of magical peonies, once through the first layer of flesh. The adaptogens bind my healing components, but they just have to wait. They just have to want it. Or it'll reject the whole concept of the original purpose, then becomes a vicious poison, killing all possibilities of any trilogy to this story without any warning. The cord cutting commences, resenting any given passage you once deemed worthy. She tells me to come closer. She will me, and yet worries. Because that is residual pain, isn't it? Questioning the real that landed, a plethora of fills. She knows I'm not no crook, yet whispers, tell I'm bound for the still. Bound for wrongful bets, awful hands and deals. Or did you notice how well our hands fit? And how beautifully I carry you all while you overpour. Spirit straddling the in-between, you still fearing to fully let go. As though your soul will cause treason. As though I'm hanging for a season. As though my purpose lacks reason. I mean, to a degree it does, right? Yesterday I cracked my cranium, double-checked for delirium. I encountered other symptoms while she low-key fantasized about dim sum. Cause high-key, she's scared to follow a GPS to deep one.
Funny shit is, maps is just a backup since her sense of direction is iffy. Swearing she trusts herself, so how come you think it's tricky? Funny shit is, sure, I play and joke, but I fucking make clowns. And your eyesight is top tier. Can't you see it's different this time around? Thank you.
Always good to hear those words. Tremendous words. All right. On deck is the halftime. All right. We have a wonderful video to show you. For those that are sticking around, before we get to our second round, of all the events you can come to with the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. First, some poetry from my friend Daniel, y'all. Yes!
So these poems are either gonna evolve or live spiritually in another poem. I don't know. Figure it out. Language is a metaphor, and all metaphors break like waves at shore. Like a mirror shattering your smile, or a glass or a bottle of red wine that was meant to be smelled like a flower, a lily that shouldn't be cut, or a merlot that should be drank. Language breaks and leaves you thirsty, lacking, long game. Language breaks, falls, because language is just a wave, and we are the ocean. So I don't break at shore, I break on the kitchen floor and taste the salt in my tears, salt the flavor of the ocean of return. The Buddha said suffering is optional. And I'm wondering, how can it be optional to suffer when the mirror impacts the reflection that shatters, and the mirror breaks with the mind that is trapped in a metaphor? Language, a microscope that we use as a telescope, breaks the broken glass, and the broken wine bottles make me bleed because I never clean all the pieces, because language breaks daily and I always cut my tongue, and the flowers always die and I can't smell them. The dead flowers and the wine is a mess, and the metaphor withers with the petals, and they have no colors, and I feel the ocean in my tears, and language breaks because language is just a tear dropping from this vast human experience we share of smelling wine and flowers to both numb and sober myself. Woo! Similar, I have issue with language because I was born speaking Spanish. I spoke Spanish for 24 years of my life daily. Moved to the US 13 years ago. I moved as a software developer. I taught myself to code when I was 13. So syntax just kind of like gets weird, to be honest. So yeah, we'll figure it out.
Got it.
Language from Latin lingua, tongue. Bilingual, two tongues, each one with unique taste buds. What is the taste of the tongue? The flavors we carry. Like expectations, like coffee with honey, or coffee with sugar, or coffee with maple syrup. Each sweetener a word with its own hints and lingering taste. For example, noble means moral, good. Lingers from Latin nobles, meaning high-born, high class. The rich mix themselves with sweet adjectives. Villain means bad guy, from Latin villainous, meaning farm labor, poor, low class, living with a taste of mouth of how can I be real good with farm hands. The aftertaste becomes the taste of the tongue. Acquired taste takes the perception, subjectivity dilutes by approximation, poured like water excessively into a fresh brew until all that's left is a hint of coffee, boiling hot, a hint of self. Every word is a sip, and the more you sip, the more you burn your mouth. Your tongue is sensitizing the palate, numb, bland, the taste of self gone, lost with the tongue. Thank you.
Yes, all right, give it up for Daniel. Thank you so much, Dan, for pulling up last minute. All right, and if anyone is a last minute person that wants to read tonight, all right, there's still a chance. All right, so please get up there and get on our list. I think our list is still open for a little bit. But hey, direct your attention, please, all right, to this monitor so you can see all of the things that we do within the Nuyorican Poets Cafe throughout the week, y'all.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise.
we would like to continuously improve our shows, the slam, Final Friday slams, these open mics, and things of that nature. All right, so we need a word from you. All right, our lovely audience. This cannot happen, all right, without you folks in the community and those experiencing the show live. So please scan that QR code, all right, and answer honestly how you feel about these shows and that we can improve on. All right. Also, real quick, the Puerto Rican Day Festival. All right, it's this fucking weekend, right, folks? All right, so if you're here Sunday morning, all right, like 42nd or 44th Street, all right, pull the fuck up. All right, and watch us. We'll be marching at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. We'll be marching at the Puerto Rican Day Festival. How many people have ever been to the Puerto Rican Day Festival?
Parade!
Parade. What do I keep saying?
Festival.
Festival? Fuck. All right. You pulled up in the
Puerto
parade
Rican
before?
Day festivities.
Yes. It's fantastic.
Well, because it's so long, it's not literally a week-long celebration.
Yeah.
Time for the second round, chats. All right. If you would like to perform a game, we can take a few people. So here's how I do it at my mic. All right, we're gonna go by like a raise of hands. So I'm gonna close my eyes like this. All right, on the count of 5. No, what? Count of 3. You can raise your hand, and I will pick around 6 or 7 people to go again. Okay. All right, count of 3.
Oh, God.
Here it goes. 1, 2, 3. Who wants to go again? Ooh, okay. I'm sorry. You cannot do another song if you did already a song. You have to do it a cappella. All right. So Matt, I saw you first. All right, Matt, you're next. All right. What was your name again? Lily. Lily. All right. We got. Let me write it. Come here. Write this shit down. All right, before I forget, keep your hands raised if I didn't call you. All right. I called you Lily. I got you, Matt. Lily, because you're in my periphery. All right. Daisy, because you're right in front of me. L, you're right in front of me. 2, 1, 2, 4. Dan. All right. And Mike. Matt. 50 seconds. So. 820. 50. A Ferrari. All right, Matt, Lily, Daisy, Al, Dan, and Mike. All right, give it up for your second rounders. Okay. All right. All right. Before that, can I do a poem? Yes. Yay! So, come on, go. Okay, cool. There's several different levels to devil worshiping. The Arya Vagamoto retina glows within, the sorcerer who courts you in the show you spells that I've been sorcering. Let the show begin. I'll spin a tale like Herman's well, but hold your dorsal fin. Zizu and Cousteau seek to know with heavy strokes of chin. The windows, your explorers browse, and down my lords as hooks of men poke. Around my leather bounds, the middle's where the monsters be. You flipping crypto. Bitch, I'm kicking crypto. Zoology. Scholars scoff until I'm sketching skeletons from memory. These sessions take as long as the next of Makela Membe. You heard of Chupacabra? Yeah. I had dinner with him Wednesday. He said, you like goat? I said, I am one. Let's be friendly. Skated with the Jersey Devil Thursday at the Temple. Prudential. Before my he said go back to basics. Now my bunny hop was finer. Then we argue about it after over exit tops diner. When the bill came, I felt lame. I'm the one that summoned him. Though we had to end it, I begged him to become a friend. If he ever flies through Newark again, be sure to share a text. High key, more likely a jackalope is arabesque, but I digress. I'm holding out some hope for a group chat. The promise is a huge ask. The womp is a huge cat. You never play according to the legend of the cherry. I'll do one better. Never plan to step foot in Tennessee. Let Kitty come to me. We getting frisky on my scratching tower. Before I throw a kickback with a kraken in a half an hour. I'd rather pal around with than argue with a sea creature. Justice for Ursula. You see Witch? I see Diva. Vanessa was a baddie. I gladly lose a femur for her. Some cryptids run wicked. You would think you'd see them more. I checked for them. The Mongolian death worm measures 3 meters. Took them to see Tremors. Motherfucker took up 3 theaters. Spun the dock. Clocked them at a Pogo Steaks and Cheese Pizza. Canada's not known for slices, plus he's not a big eater. Thank me that I show politeness. I respect the secrecy. Tell him. Now where I'm from, People don't believe in me. Peace to the Mothman. I see the lights we lost and receipts we store, whitewashed away by the bleach we pour. Let it soak, embedded in these folk tales that reach seashores. Trauma caused by colonizers, conquest, conquistadors, the Pishkaku from Peru. Keep children up at night. You out too late, announce your fate. It kills you with a knife. Instead of blood, it drains fat. Who craves that? What cryptic type? To the surprise of nobody, its descriptions written white. Tale as old as time, but there's beauty in these beasts. They use Christ to tame the savage. They won't mute me on these beats, mock the existence of the Akapi against African beliefs till the Europeans found a dead one, open season for its meat. No wonder why they're private, prone, and messy. Like Saddam alone, she said because the Scottish brogue makes her sound all kinds of old. I said, you don't be shy, but nope. This happens every summer spell. Hung out with the skunk head. Tried to debunk this spell. It can't be done. By chance you're from Florida, don't be mean about it. Monsters that I eat with big feet, I'll be discreet about it. Yeti makes a deal about it. I'm Sherry's brotherhood. I guess the missing link isn't missing. It's misunderstood. All right, on deck is Lily. Where are you? There you are. You didn't move. All right, but before you, he didn't move either. Give it up for Matt, y'all. Second round. Come on, now. Come on, Matt. Open him out.
All right. So this is actually the song that I was going to read first, but I literally wrote this one maybe about a month ago. So
No shit.
very fresh new shit. Very fresh. I haven't even rehearsed it much, so I'm not gonna read my performance course. But yeah, it's called Fly Away. I'm about to fly away, right away. I got the right away, straight out to my hideaway where I create. And when I create, all I can do is ride away, ink like a tidal wave. To climb it would be miles away. I'm inclined to spread the truth through what I'm trying to say, and I define the very truth in my divine array. With a sense of urgency and importantly, so why delay? It's time to play. I let the beat drive, now watch me ride away. You never had a 9, including the current time today. All I do is rhyme away with bullet points and rhymes to say. Woo! Pardon me, folks.
You got it, poet?
Come on, Matt.
No hidden message, just poetry in all kinds of ways. With the frequencies that pull you in to vibrate. I'm cooking up a storm in this kitchen, in the studio. I go nuclear, not a little microwave. Rhythm I cooperate within a lot of ways. Sounds coupled with some words, arm bombs away. Time what I take, busy while I wait. Time what I take, busy while I wait. Time what I take, busy while I wait. Time what I take, and I'm busy while I wait. If there's anything I've learned, it's that I've learned from my mistakes. I used to look at me, what I saw was a disgrace. Now I see the man I am through what I overcame. I got the #1 spot, sorry it took so long to claim. Truth in me is what I speak, that's why you're entertained. I let it flow uncontrollably like a broken water main, unstoppable. Like a freight train, these tracks that I'm running on, keep paving the way. Up real late, sometimes I see the break of day. I follow inspiration even if I work the next day. I'm on like I press play, tuned into the world in the flow of every day. Powered up, taking in the sun rays. This is natural energy from the source I relay. The way that I create is from the silence I embrace, and I fill it with my heart, mind, soul in every way. I fly away on my craftsmanship. I know it's dark, but this match is lit. Fly away on my craftsmanship. I know it's dark. Thank you.
Hey! Give it up for Matt, y'all. Excellent. Good on. On deck we got Daisy. Daisy's still here. Daisy's still here. Ready to share some more poetry from Daisy, but give it up for Lily, y'all.
Crisscross in the kitchen, my embryo's gone missing. Spill out moments before, thick red across the hardwood floor. And now I am left with chunks of a daughter, her blubbering father, my far too early broken water.
Wow.
So we count the days until your grandma activates her will, but you tell me it's my fault and I'm paying the hospital bill? I need doctor, meds, treatments, IV, but insurance will not cover my fractured fertility. Thank you.
Yeah.
Poetry, huh? Fucking powerful shit. Alright, don't have to be an epic. Alright. Yes, you see, look, we're all family here. We're all encouraging each other, no ego, we all do this. Okay? Excellent. It's going according to plan, Bob. Ooh, ooh, ha, ha. Alright, on deck we got L. Where are you, L? There you go. Good, we're not done yet. Alright? Now coming to the stage. Give it up for Daisy, y'all!
One more breakup poem, and then I'll do another one.
Yay!
I will miss you, but you'll always be with me. You were the first brick laid that showed me a house could be built here. Thank you for introducing me to myself. This one is called This Is Not a Place, Thank You. I'm gonna sit back.
Okay.
This is not the place. Ignore all signs telling you that this is your forever home. Do not adjust yourself to the cold. Do not familiarize yourself with the darkness. You do not need a flashlight. Don't bother with the coat, because this is just a pit stop. This is not the place to call home. Ignore all signs etched in stone telling you that this is the end of the road, because this is not the place. And you know that. The compass within you is screaming, yet you don't listen, and you forget that the screams are directions, and you're lost. You adjusted yourself to the cold, and you carry a flashlight now, because etched in stone it said, the only way out was to shine a light. But if you listened, you'd hear the screams, telling you that this was never the place. And you knew that, but instead you pitied the screams, and you did not allow the screeching to change your direction. But it's not too late to change where you're headed, because your compass will never quiet. It will scream until you listen to it, and gently rock it like an infant, soothing its sorrows until it calms. So drop that flashlight and get back on the road, but go slow, because the next exit is yours. Home is nearby, it's time to rest, because tomorrow is a new day. The sun will rise and you will wake. Your reflection will once again look like you. And you're relieved as you remember, the road will always bring you back here, to yourself, to what you always knew was here, but now you feel. Thank you.
Hey! Thanks, bro! We love the breakup poems, we love the miscellaneous poems, we love poems here. Alright? But of course, it's an all-act open mic, we love all of it. Alright, give us your self-expression in whatever forms and genres, okay? And mediums, please. And thanks. Alright, on deck, we have, well, who? Michael. Yeah, 50 cents. I will forever remember the white spittoon to be stuck in my fucking head. Oh, Michael, but give it up. Ooh, wait, go. I'm sorry, Dan's on deck. My bad. Mike, yeah. But Dan on deck, coming to the stage. Give it up for Elle again. Yes! Woo!
We're getting comfy today. We're not straining. So this, the title is long. Bear with me. It's called Star Powered Poet, aka Every Black Sheep was once a golden Icarus that chose drowning in the sun over choking in the dark. And I think it is a message to not only all of you in this room, but also all of you out there watching this potentially. So if this speaks to you, Keep going. How do you convince a star power that they are of their own brilliance when they're blinded by the brightness of supernovas that surround them? Do you fix them up a forest, blanket it in banks of fuzzy moss, the smell of damp soil, and shade it from the only star known to your world with a canopy of wind-whistling trees, leaves, and branches whispering sweet nothings to all those the forest protects from the patriarchy of that one black hole sun? You're Lucifer, no, more like Lilith Brandon Morningstar, I mean power, I mean poet, I mean star-powered poet, cast out of the heaven you fell from, and condemned by those who couldn't fathom the ferocity of your spirit mage, turned against their own magic. It's tragic, it kills my still beating heart what they've done to your beautiful wax wings. Clipped and crippled, they cauterize the wound to try to stop them growing back out of your back, turned their backs on the distorted deformity they created, then deemed demonic urge to feel ugly, unworthy of love and praise, but prayers softly pleaded in your dimming light beat down like a boot about to curb stomp that fall on deaf ears that can hear but refuse to listen. They forced your hands to fit the form and fashion of a vixen, body vicious, a vice closing around your throat, slowly choking the voice from you, a violence requiring no physical violation, but make no mistake, it remains a rape and robbery nonetheless. They tried to raid you of your radiance, and regardless of how ruthlessly they tried to ruin you, star-powered poet, you still stayed shining. Show them all what it really means to be enlightening strikes every time you step out of your close kept to the best armor-guarded pages and blow the speakers out on stages. Your rage is spellbinding, baby. Let them see it, let them hate it, let them know that despite everything they did to you, you still fucking made it here. With me, in this forest I fixed up for you and shrouded in shadows to override your competition, but it's not really much of a competition when you finally stop hiding, is it? Are you afraid your light will spark so mighty it short circuits entire cities of electricity and makes a wildfire of this messy earth and serendipity? Don't worry, baby, I got you. I made sure everything is fireproof and there are no power lines for miles. You can finally let loose. Is that a glimmer of a smile? I see you starting to get comfortable. Running your hands along slow growing roots, growing slowly more familiar, digging slowly deeper in the soil and glowing stronger. I think I even see the fruits of your labor starting to blossom. Just hold on a little longer here with me. In this forest I fixed up for us and sheltered under trees in the swaddle of this darkness where any son of man who would manson your soul cannot witness. Will you shed your coat of silence and let yourself be set free? Look through the mirror I made of my eyes for you and finally let yourself like what you see. Let yourself be star power poet. Everything you always have been. Let yourself go for me. No, for you, let yourself glow unforgivingly. And anyone who cries for mercy, well, I think they need to get their vision checked right out of this room. Because there is no space for willful blindness against the brightness of the supernova that you are.
Alright, y'all start off with me. Good. Alright, on deck, we got Michael. There you are. Alright, come on before some more comedy from Daniel.
What a fun thing to do comedy after.
Yeah!
So I do not smoke. Like I'm high functioning, but I'm not functioning high. When I write jokes, I turn on another comedy special that I relate to, and people ask me like which comedy specials I relate to the most. Like, is it Chappelle? Is it yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking Pryor.
Is it like Shane Gillis? I'm like, no, Ellen.
Ellen.
The tiny vegan lesbian.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of making like an elf on a shelf dessert equivalent, like something on a bunt.
So stupid.
I'm great with kids, like not children, goats.
Nice.
I'm making a play about introverts called 3 is Too Much Company.
Nice. I like that.
Being free is a great thing for a prisoner, terrible for a hooker.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
I got it.
I saw a slutty alien. She was wearing a crop circle top.
Nice.
My friend had a bad potato chip, and she's like, bad lay. I'm like, yeah, me too. If men get pregnant, would there be a Mr. Carriage? God is the big guy upstairs, right? But does he have to play Stairway to Heaven at 4 a.m.? Ron, why aren't you doing comedy?
Come
buddy?
on, Ron.
He's got a headache.
All right. That's a terrible idea. My friend is an idiot. She tried to write a book with an EpiPen. Milk duds are the least confident candy. I saw Forever 21 right next to a J. Crew, but in between there was an age gap. These do get progressively stupider.
Now?
Look, you got a horse in the back.
I had an epileptic bartender at a club. All the drinks were shaken, not stirred.
Nice.
COVID in the workplace, everything was a staph infection. Alright, I think I'm done.
You got one more.
Not with this light.
That's your number one fan in the audience.
Thanks. You guys know when people call Target Charge? It's like I will murder you. And alright, I think I'm done. I see people complain about sleepwalking. I'm like, oh no, what's that like? I had schizophrenia. I'm on Sleepwalking Pro. Yeah.
Yeah, man! Hell yeah, man!
For murder, that's crazy. Okay, so okay. We got Michael still. Michael is still in the house. All right, Michael's gonna close out our second round. It's 8:02. We technically have time for a third round if there's maybe 3 more people that want to go.
Yay!
Okay, again, we're going to give priority to one of our volunteers first, and then we'll take like 2 more people. If that's okay. We'll wait. We'll get some hands right after some poetry for Michael, y'all. Give it up! He's here! Again!
Michael Albalam. Shout out to my wife.
Oh!
Thank you. I'm a teacher, English teacher.
Yep.
At a small school at South Bronx campus called Mount Haven Village Prep.
Come on.
Did this one at the talent show a little couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I shine light, rhyme tight, despite white supremacy telling me hip hop is but buffoonery. That's not what the music is doing for me. My TV shows me alternate reality, right in my locality. Fab Five Freddy told me everybody's fly. Open my eyes to life on the other side of these United States of apartheid. E.T. from another galaxy could see how society is organized. So when blood splatters news, don't be surprised when I kick that crazy space-ish. Prodigies will see it makes sense. Bounce between past and present tense. 47 plus 2, but I run a 40 under 10. Tribe called Quest. All my best friends, but I extend love to the gen at the alphabet's end. Not to mention the new beginning we're ushering in. Alpha to Omega, end of the day, I'm God's kin. Settling in with my siblings. Last period, Lisa and treats. Can we listen to beats? DJ YouTube will usually choose the mallet with the ballads. Drake started cooking, now we're plating the salad.
Okay.
From time to time with Janae, setting the vibe. Now we can write. Fingers tap, dance while we type. Click, clap, cacophony of creativity. Gregory passes the baton to say beyond hip-hop will live long. Nipsey, I promise we're hustling, running the marathon. Thank you. Nuyorican.
Yep.
Give it up! Michael Albalam. Okay, thank you. Appreciate you sharing once more. All right, and okay. So, let's do a third round real quick. All right? 'Cause I know some people still got some ammunition. All right. So, count of three again. All right, raise your hands if you want to go again. All right, 1, 2, 3. Raise your hands. I got you, Alec. Right? Daniel. Yeah. Alec and Daniel want to go again. Anybody else? All right. We have a volunteer. Where are they? Where'd they go? Simone, where'd they go? Okay. Okay. Well, we can maybe save her for last. All right. All right. On deck, we got Daniel coming to the stage. Give it up for Alec again. Thanks for sitting
This one's called A Brief History, because I see a lot of people struggling with their religion, their faith. Every step in faith has failed me. So my parents had the same situation. That's why they read their Bible and they have their own guitar music playing and everything with a cookout and on the weekends in their homes. And they discuss spirituality and different beliefs and history of religion. So this one's called A Brief History. Did y'all know Solomon was accused of being the wisest man in the world still today? And that our Creator commanded him to marry a Canaanite, but he disobeyed and married a Babylonian woman. A Babylonian woman were known to be futuristic women who wore makeup and didn't open their legs to any man. And Canaanites were from the tribe of Noah, who were men who were so beautiful they looked like women. Solomon fell from grace. Solomon asked for forgiveness. So Solomon took a young boy, and the women were said to be jealous of this love. And the scriptures say it was well with God, and had forgiven him. Don't let anyone tell you being in love is a sin, not even gay. The Lord our God and Creator and all creation is love. Without it, we cease to exist.
Yes! Okay, Alec, y'all. Okay, and do we have our volunteer in? Yeah, Simone? Yes? Who's waving in the background? Mystique, do you want to go again? Okay, so wait, hold on. Before Mystique, do we have our volunteer ready? Oh, my bad, dog. Mystique is our volunteer. I thought you knew. Give it up for Mystique, y'all. You are our volunteer. For the slam.
Daniel as well.
Alright, so now you're here as a performer.
Daniel wants to go on this one as
Mystique,
well.
yes!
This is kind of fun. Thank you everybody for sharing. Those that did, you guys actually, I've had the greatest Wednesday in a long time. So
Yeah!
You are hilarious. Please keep writing down any thoughts that you have. I couldn't breathe. So I'm gonna read one that's super quick and then I have my real poem. I actually just wrote this one today.
New shit.
New shit. This is not towards somebody, but this is towards just that type of guy. You got a small dick. Smaller than my foot. You use me like a pawn when you can't even reach my G-spot? You're nowhere near that center of my alphabet. Maybe next time. Maybe not. Playing games using the attention I give you like stocks to leverage her eyes? That would be your demise. And with that, I rise. Thank you. So with this one, my first poem and this poem I wrote on Monday. So those were just
New shit.
yeah, all new shit. So this is my last one. So hard.
Get him.
Dear God, quick question. Let's say I give all my worries to you. If I give my worries to you, why do I still have them? Dear God, I made some terrible mistakes in the past that count as sins. Do I get to die for them too, or just you? Dear God, what if that little girl turned into a teen, then turned 19, and didn't care about herself at all? Would you give up on me too? Dear God, if I put a time limit and limit how much I talk to people, do they know I'm doing it for their own good? Dear God, is it normal my fight or flight is always activated? Because it's always a fight in my head when I'm trying to talk to new people and then my flight kicks in and leads me to Wolfwood. I can't stay. Dear God, can you tell me why you made me this way? Can you allow me to be okay alone without yearning for human connection? You made me this way and didn't provide a manual. I feel like Stan, and if you know, you know. Dear God, I think I'm too much. I can't tell because I'm stuck in my head and I can't get out of bed. Are you nurturing me? I can't feel it. I'm running on E. I don't feel. I walk with my head held high and keep my chin to the sky. I'm scared. I'm terrified that this brain of mine is eating me alive like cranberries. I can't sleep because these zombie thoughts are keeping me awake. Zombie eyes for zombie lies. Can zombies cry? My brain dropped. Calling me a thought, heating up the pot, it screams, get to stirring. I don't want you in my kitchen. You're better off in the cold where you can't get burned when there's about to be a fire. I'm wired with self-hate. Faulty wires are where one wrong sentence causes connections to die in my mind. God, believe me, I've tried. But it's no use. I'm lonely, but prefer to be alone. Dear God, quick question. If you pretend to be like bubbles, if I pretend to be like bubbles, and hide the buttercup in me, will you help me bloom? Do you think my walls with vines will ever bloom? Or am I forever destined to fight the sins and the worries you said you would take until it's my turn to take them? Amen. Thank you, guys.
Come on, give it up for the speaker. Don't forget that you are a volunteer. You were a volunteer, but you just volunteered for our slams. All right, by the way, come to one of our slams every Monday, please, and thank you. All right, to close out the show. All right, if we don't have any more volunteers, we'll give it up for Daniel again.
This is another new poem that I don't know where it's going.
Shit.
Yay!
Brian Lee heard it at like 2 in the morning. It's crazy. It's a spirit, a spark that utters fire, fire for others to conquer their fear, the fear to the dark night that feasts out of sight, not out of mind, fire, knowledge, sight, the metaphor of fire, impossible for a dolphin, a black hole in black space, swallowing even light gravitational pull, utters meaning. It was probably raining. Lightning followed by thunder, each sound closer and closer until the sound, the flashlight, the tree, indistinguishable, ignite life, couldn't outrun lightning, a burning forest to steal fire. The thief had to conquer the memories of screams and growls that took his breath and the smoke that filled his lungs. Stealing fire requires running into a hell, a forest with burnt corpse. One steals fire from the storm, from lightning, from gods above, but mainly from mortality's fear. I imagine the thief of fire, a true titan of forethought, an elite athlete before any Olympian. I imagine the thief of fire full of adrenaline, uttering sounds that could only mean me over fear. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Bring it to me. Thank you so much, Daniel. Okay, all right. And I think we're almost at tip-off for the Knicks game. All right, I hope you go. We cannot do, of course, those Knicks watch parties outside MSG got canceled. So if you're going over there, I just heard that specific watch party near MSG is canceled. All right, so might you hit up one of our bars in the East Village to watch the game, or just go there. All right, hey folks, you know what I like to do? Matt, this is new for you because you've been here. Also our newcomers. Let's take some notes. All right, can I read some notes that I wrote for all of you? All right, a little bit of something for everybody. Unfortunately, I may just get your lines completely wrong, but while I was back there, I did my due diligence. I love everything that you present. All right, I really do. And see, these are some of my favorite lines throughout the evening, like Mystique. All right, you want first, right? All right, shout out to you. Mystique, not your name. That's why I got it all fucked up. Mystique's that's a hard stage name. That is not your name, but it is your name now. I'm in my head, again, overthinking everything. I'm toothless, expecting to fly with one wing. I don't let people close. I'm closed off. And then, in that first poem, you go through your timeline of stuff that doesn't seem so closed off anymore, now that you revealed it to us. All the way from a young age, right into your adulthood, all right? You revealed some real powerful stuff, so thank you so much, all right, for kind of subverting this idea that you're toothless. No, you're not toothless. You have a mouth full of teeth, all right? Overthinking everything, I'm glad that you use poetry, all right, to get it out there. Fantastic. And then you hit us with, you got a small dick. All right, you ain't holding back now. You get close to my G-spot, you're nowhere near the center of my alphabet? What the hell? All right. And you said this is your first time at a mic?
Yes.
Fuck. Woo. Hell yeah. And the students always coming up to our slams, and now you volunteer with us. Please, folks, consider in the audience to volunteer with the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. A great educational experience for decades and decades. All right, Lily, where? Really? Where? Hey, there you are. Oh, wait, after I mention everyone, can you say thank you as a family for them coming up? So thank you, Mystique.
Thank you.
And Lily, you came to us first open mic as well, right? Yeah. All right, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. These are some heavy poems that you did. All right, they're brief, right? I'm lucky to be granted a life to rage against inequities, right? To dye my hair pink. I love the righteous, I love the wicked, forgive me, Father. That was a beautiful first piece. And then you hit us, right, with the second round, right? Crisscross in the kitchen, embryos missing, water broken too early. You revealed this to us, right? It felt so intimate, Right, so thank you so much for letting us into your life through your poetry. All right, thank you, Lily.
Thank you, Lily.
Beautiful, beautiful. Zaccaria, they left, right? But first they said took me a lot to have self-confidence. All right, the original, shining bright as ever. You see, it's not cockiness, but confidence. Right? This light continues to shine through, shining as bright as ever. Thank you, Zaccaria. Thank you, Zaccaria. It took me a lot to have self-confidence. That's some real shit. All right, but if you do it through poetry, you can do anything. All right, Daisy, where are you? Daisy? Thank you so much for that first piece. I love that. Right, I was always collecting mementos, right, and then you shared with us all these things in your collection, right? And then you went into the breakup poems, which we love around here, right? We hate love. Or am I projecting here? Is it possible that I love you now more now that you're gone? Good line. Your absence outshines your impact, something like that. Good line. Love graced every footstep that walked away from you, something like that. Right? One day when I bloom, it'll be made of my blood, sweat, and tears. Oh, that's lovely. I will miss you, but you'll always be with me. First brick laid, showing me a house to be built. Fantastic poetry. Thank you, Daisy. Fantastic. Dan Waitman. All I wrote was marriage takes sacrifice, but I'm running out of goats. That was good, Dan. That was hard. Marriage, can I say it again? Marriage takes sacrifice, but I'm running out of goats. Yeah. Good line. Good joke. All right? If you're a poet and you know some comedians, invite them to this mic. If you're a comedian and you know some rappers, invite them to this mic. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
I locked up the mic for a reason. Alec, thank you for sharing those poems tonight. All right? A mother's time for learning has no rest. Every time you rest your eyes, remember to live and live for another day. Fantastic. Thank you, Alec. Good stuff. Good stuff. Matt. Hey, Matt. The flow. On fucking point. Can't wait for the EP or the song to come out. This week it's a single. Excellent. What was it called again? Deep down, staring at my soul at its darkest, I've got a dream strong enough to start an artist. Hell yeah! I'm about to fly right away. I got the right away. That's just hard. Time what I take, and I'm busy while I wait. I got the #1 spot. Sorry it took so long to claim. We got patience. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for sharing with us today. Come back to it with more songs, please, and thank you, Paul. Paul fucking Skiff over there. Do I have to really go through it? Because you can read that poem right in that book over there. Please go cop a copy. What do you get when you cross government with TV? Love it. Why do Republicans and Democrats lie to each other? Free world means get it while you can. This is nice. Paul, you're so good. Why public education is a war of attrition? Why did they call the thing out of the harbor the Statue of Equality? Well, America, laughing at yourself is healthy as long as you feel chastised. We are free because this whole world is unfinished. Paul. Thank you, Paul. Yeah. Fucking A, man. Hell yeah. Excellent. Who was after Paul? Michael. I wrote you a guy. So, old man Limbo climbing these steps. Rodney Dangerfield getting no respect. I respect you for that, right? All right? You say you're a teacher. You ain't never learned nothing. That's hard. And then you did a poem for your school's talent show? Did any of your students know that you could do that with the words? No? They did? Did they like egg you on and get you on stage?
No, I'm you at the talent show.
Oh, you're the host. Oh, shit. And then you started spitting that poem, right? Fuck yeah. Give it up for Mike and all the teachers out there. All right? You're really building confidence in these kids that they can do what you do. I'm telling you. Excellent, excellent. Because teaching is not just about teaching, right? It's about being a role model. Thank you so much for being a role model. Mike, Al Carolito, where are you? Hey, love. My love grows roots in me, gladly plants seeds in beautiful inspiration, drowning in desire together. Te quiero, amor means I love you, I want you with heart, spirit, and body, and mind. These are fucking fantastic lines. Shit, your shit smells like roses to me. That's hard. Your snoring is the only kind I can fall asleep to. That's love right there, with your snoring. All right, those who partners know. That shit. It's fucking nuts. Stop snoring. Stop breathing. Didn't realize this love could heal my mother wounds. I wish. Couldn't be me. Your rage is spellbinding, baby. Let them see it. Let them hate. Let them know that despite everything they did to you, you still fucking made it here. Thank you, Elle. Not the goddess. I'm assuming they left, or they. Oh no, there you're here. You're chilling. In order to bring me down, you have to reach me, motherfucker. The Lord will show for you more than your friends. That's true. Gold digger never. Real bitch forever. Fuck yeah. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Jalapeno, you still here? Jalapeno left. All right, sir. I got the balls to say it. This is the man's role. I love that piece, right? Right, taking the role of the man and the man's voice. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Her voice is irritating. That's what a man would say. I got a man's appetite. I ain't never satiated. That's true. Thank you, Jalapeno. Thank you. They come for this mic for a lot nowadays. It's wonderful seeing them. Venomous words, they're gone, but the cord cutting commences, presenting any passages you deem worthy. She knows that I'm not a crook that whispers I'm down for the steal. Venomous words is good. Thank you, Venomous. Very good, very good. And was that it on the list? Oh, Daniel. You're still here. Language is a metaphor, but all metaphors break like water on the shore. You flipped that language today, boy. That shit was hard. Language breaks and leaves you thirsty. Language is just a wave, but we are the ocean. I love that. Thank you, Daniel. Bring us new work. That's what these open mics are for. You're trying something out, want to be experimental, but don't want to be judged for that. No ego at these mics. Thank you so much for joining me here on this Wednesday. All right, we will be here next Wednesday, of course. So pull up on me, Nixon 5. Let's go. Go talk to each other. All right, go be kind to someone today, but be kind to yourselves.
You're good, okay? No problem. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Let's go. Where are we watching, Liam? You're hungry?
I don't know if I watched it today. We went crazy on Monday.
They went nuts. We had a lot of